Hello and welcome to this Moneycontrol live stream. I'm Khemka and this is my colleague Yatin Mota. Well, Yatin, even today we came within kissing distance of that all-time high, but we didn't really manage to hit that level. In fact, we are cooling off a bit this Monday after the record close that we saw on Friday that was above that 18,800 mark. So, cooling off, nothing to really be scared of, but we have come off a bit from that 18,800 mark. But the broader end of the markets doing extremely well. They were gaining somewhere around 0.5% or thereabouts. And if you look at the sectors, banks and realty, those were among the top laggards. The private banking lot, mind you, not the PSU banking, they were doing pretty well. IT and pharma metals also were holding out in today's session. If you look at the gainers, Bajaj twins, they are doing well. Sun Pharma, Tech Mahindra, Titan and L&T are among the top gainers. On the losing end, 4 out of the top 5 losers are from private banking pack, Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, IndusInd Bank, Kotak Bank, all of these are the laggards today, and Hero Moto was the other one that was among the top 5 losers on the Nifty. Looking at some of the counters, Jindal Steel has got an upgrade from Kotak Institutional, and it has pegged a target which is up, from somewhere around 40% or so from current levels, around 780 rupees or so. And because of that, that stock was up somewhere around 7% or thereabouts. In fact, Kotak believes that the next 12 months will be transformational for the company. So on the back of that, Jindal Steel is rallying. L&T was also up, given the fact that it will be constructing 135 kilometers of Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed rail. So that was keeping the counter active. In fact, even defense stocks are in focus, given the fact that PM Modi will be traveling to the US this week, and we can expect a lot of defense updates on defense deals like HAL with GE and all those things. So on the back of that, a lot of these defense stocks are in focus. Yatin, I think you had only broken about Shriram Finance block deal. Tell us more about it.
So Shriram Finance, which is the merged entity between Shriram Transport and Shriram City Union, we had private equity player TPG make an exit today according to sources, and they have sold nearly 1 crore shares at 1400 rupees per share. And after that, deal happened in the block window, the shares surged by nearly 5% in trade. So, good momentum coming in there. And as Nandita was mentioning, in fact, at the start of the show, I was yawning because the market is boring in front line because the action really is in the mid caps. Right now also the mid cap index is up, Nandita, 0.6%, and the advanced client ratio, despite the market being in the red, is better than 1:1. So, good going for the markets, and top sectoral gainers, if you look at it, obviously PSU banks are making a comeback after some correction last week.
Yeah, interesting to note, I was not there last week, but Ikeo Lighting had a very good debut. 40% premium or thereabouts, and today as well it's up somewhere around 7 to 8%. So that's 50% up from its issue price. So that's one stock that is doing very well. Titagar Wagons, in fact, Antique Stockbroking had initiated a coverage on the stock with a buy rating. In fact, target was pegged at 694 rupees. So that stock also doing well. In fact, Nykaa was also surging. Yatin,
they had analyst meet
on Friday, So a lot of these global brokerages have come out with positive views on the company. But we were talking to Saurabh Mukherjee earlier in the day, and he said he'll be waiting and watching. He hasn't really invested in Nykaa yet, but how soon they can expedite their tech upgrades, and how they or where they invest their money when or invest capital once they generate free cash flows are some of the pointers he will be watching out for before investing in Nykaa. So all in all, I think boring session you can call it, but every day cannot be like a day where the markets are rallying away. So in the second half, we'll have to see whether or not we manage to hit that level which we came very close to. So we'll have to see, and we of course will be talking about, maybe we can get out our bull like last time. We can get that bull out on our bench while we anchor, but we'll have to wait and see if that happens or not. But I think for now we've covered most of the stocks.
I think a few mid caps I need to highlight, Nandita, just before we wrap. MRPL, 5-Star Finance, Tanla Solution, all of these stocks are flying in trade, 7-10% each in terms of the stock gains. In fact, today a lot of NBFC stocks are moving. So we have the likes of 5-Star, Credit Access Grameen, Shriram Transport Finance, as well as Aavas Financiers. All of these stocks are moving anywhere between 5 to 7%. On the flip side, we have some disappointment on DMart. That stock is down 3% after running nearly 10% last week. We also have Rajesh Exports, Triveni Turbine, and CG Power. All of these stocks are down in trade. But yes, a lot of action in defense-related stocks. We have the likes of Data Patterns, Mazgaon Dock,
Yeah.
BDL, all of these stocks hitting fresh 52-week highs. We also have the likes of Midhani, HAL. We have PTC Industries, which is a Lucknow-based defense company. All of them doing really very well and hitting fresh 52-week highs. So action really is in that defense
Yeah.
space ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit to the US on 21st. Obviously, the official ceremonial welcome for PM Modi in the US will be on the 22nd of June, wherein there is a likelihood of some big deals relating to the defense sector.
That's true. And of course, you'll also be watching out for how the monsoon situation pans out,
Yes.
given the fact that there has been a delay, of course, and a lot of these rural facing stocks will be in focus. When or how, as to how soon the monsoon really hits the country. Well, with that, I think we're done with this midday market mood check. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to tune in at 3:30 p.m. when we get you closing action at 3:30 p.m.